Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can tell from the title, is like a drugstore product review, and it's kind of like a drugstore makeup look. So I went to Target last night and I found a couple of new products, and one of the products I recently heard about through YouTube, so I wanted to go ahead and pick up this product and test it out. And some of the other products were some products I didn't know that e.l.f. had, so I just want to go ahead and just do like a review before I actually do the makeup. So before I start the makeup, I'm just gonna show you guys the products I'm gonna use in this video to do the makeup tutorial. That way you guys will kind of know that it's my first time trying it. So the first product that I found that I didn't know e.l.f. had was the e.l.f. Smudge Pot, and I think this is a new, it's not fairly new because usually they have new on the side of it, but it's something new to me, so I didn't know that they had this. So I'm assuming it is a creamy eyeshadow, and you can use it as a eyeliner. And the color that I got was Wine Not. So this is what it looks like. And I'm really loving e.l.f.'s packaging. It's so cute. It's so sleek. It's making me want to buy more e.l.f. products. I love their new packaging. The next product that I found that I didn't know e.l.f. had, or maybe like my Target just didn't have it until now, is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. And this is actually a new product because it says new on the side, and this one is called Blush Gems. So I'm going to open it so you guys can see. This packaging is not as special as the other one, but it's still pretty decent for an e.l.f. product. And that's the highlight color. The next product that I got from e.l.f., and this is new because I haven't seen it, is the e.l.f. bronzer palette. So I thought this would be cool to use for maybe like highlight or contour or something like that. So let's, ouch. So let's go ahead and open this, if I can open it. So it comes like this and has this little thing on there. My friends are texting. So it looks just like the e.l.f. blush palette that I also have. And ow, if I can open this. This is, and it comes with a mirror. This is the bronzers. I'm really sad because they aren't as dark as I would thought they would be compared to the actual like packaging. So the packaging, they look a little bit darker, but in person they're not as dark as what I thought they were. So we're just going to test them out. Maybe I can use them for something today. And the last thing that I got is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Foundation. This is a new foundation by Maybelline, and it's all over YouTube. I got the color number 95 Coconut. I think I needed number 94, I believe, which is like the shade lighter. But Target was totally out of that shade. So I just got the darkest shade, which is 95. And I'm hoping that it would match. I didn't get to test it out. So I'm hoping that it will match. So if it doesn't, then I'm just going to... If it don't match, I'm just going to take a little bit of my L'Oreal foundation, which is in number 111, which is an actual lighter shade than my skin tone. So I'll just mix a little bit just so I can kind of get the right shade and still be able to test the product. And I also bought the Dream Blender, which is a good thing for the actual, which goes with the actual foundation. They do not come together, so I had to buy them separately. I believe this was like 4 something and this was like 8 something, I'm not for sure, but they are separate, and you don't have to buy the blender. You can just use whatever you have. So this is what the blender looks like out of the packaging. It's really soft and squishy, and it has like a cute little handle that you can hold, and it has a point to where I guess to get under your eyes. So yeah, so I'm not gonna do a talk through. I'm probably gonna do a voiceover, so I'll still talk to you guys of what I'm doing, and it's kind of just a trial and error thing because I haven't used some of these products before. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a cute makeup look, and hopefully it is successful. So yeah, guys. So if you want to try these products out, I will leave all the products that I use, like I always do, in the description box, from eyes all the way into the end to the lips. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my face with my BECCA Stay Matte Primer. I use this primer for every look. And I did my eyebrows off camera just to save time and my battery. If you want to see my full eyebrow tutorial, just check one of my latest makeup tutorials. So I'm priming my eyelids with this e.l.f. eyelid primer. I used this on another video. It's a pretty good primer. So to have my base just totally one color, I use my foundation to put all over except for my lid, just so I can start with an even tone. So now I'm going into this shade by MAC, and I'm going to post all the descriptions of each product down below, but I'm going in with this MAC eyeshadow, and this is my transition color, and it's a pretty like auburn reddish color. So next I'm taking just any highlight color just to highlight under my brow, and this is a matte like nude color. And I'm taking this MAC palette, which I use in a lot of my videos recently, and I'm taking that reddish brown shade and I'm using that as my crease color, and I'm also going on the outer corner of my eyelid just to start to add a little bit of depth into my eye. Now going in with that darker brown color in this palette, I'm just really defining that kind of crease and smoking it out. This look, I never really do a cut crease for my hooded lid. I always smoke everything out. So now I'm just going back in with all the colors and just making sure they all blend very well, because you want to make sure you blend for this look. And I'm sorry guys, I was really playing around with my lighting, but the colors, if you follow the steps with the products that I have, it will turn out like the picture. So now I'm going in with that new product, and this is by e.l.f. and it's like a smudge eyeshadow, a creamy eyeshadow, and I was going to use it by itself, but I decided I wanted to kind of put something on top, and since that MAC palette had an eyeshadow that matched perfectly with that color, that wine color, I decided to go ahead and place that on top just so it wouldn't really move or kind of got into my hood of my eyelid. Make sure that that dark brown blends out well with that lid color so that it's a nice transition and there's no hard lines.
This is 153.
So now I'm just placing my L'Oreal, and this is my my cream eyeliner, and this I'm just doing a thin line close to my eyelashes. That way I have a nice little line that covers like the little band of the lashes, and I find that when I do this for my makeup, the lashes look way more natural than just not doing a liner at all. And since I'm horrible at wing liners and I have a hooded lid, I never do wing eyeliner at all. So now I'm just taking some mascara, and this is a Maybelline mascara, and I'm just kind of putting a little coat on my own lashes so they blend well with the falsies. And now I'm using the same Allure, I believe, eyelashes that I used in my last video. I love these lashes. They last so long, and they're human hair, so you can kind of wash them and keep them. They are remarkable. And so I'm going in with that Velvet foundation, and on camera it looks like the color was okay, but in person it was a little too dark for what I like. So I did go in with that L'Oreal foundation, the lighter shade I was telling you guys about, and I kind of mixed it together, and it came out really good. It might look lighter to you guys, but it was a perfect match. And I got tired of the little sponge, so I switched brushes just so I can move faster for the sake of the video. And my camera died while I was putting foundation on, so I didn't even notice. So I put my foundation on, and now I'm going to do my highlight and contour, and I'm highlighting with the same two concealer products I used in my drugstore video. I just love these concealers together, and it may look like I'm putting on a ton, but it's just the right amount. So I'm highlighting in the necessary places that I love to highlight in, and I'm going to use my MAC foundation that I have to contour, and the description will be in the description box. So once I place everything that needs to go, I'm just going to blend that out with a beauty sponge, and I blend out my highlight with the sponge, and I blend out my contour with a Real Techniques contour brush, because I feel like when I do it with the brush it works 10 times better than with the sponge. So the other thing that I like to do, a quick tip, is to take my foundation brush and just blend my highlight and contour all together, and this gives it a more even, clean look for you guys. So I love doing that. So I'm going to take this L'Oreal foundation powder, and this is the same powder I talked about on my videos that I use to set my highlight, and this is something I like to do for baking. So instead of using a different powder, I love to use my L'Oreal powder, and it still gives me that yellow tone that everyone likes with the banana powder. So I'm just taking that same brown eyeshadow in that MAC palette, and I'm underlining, and I'm doing my under eye. Now I'm just going to dust the excess powder from the setting powder that I use, and you want to make sure you dust all the excess because you don't want all that. I know I look a little bright, but it will turn out just right. So I'm taking my MAC foundation powder, and I'm going over my highlight and my contour all together, and this gives it a more even, clean look. Next, I'm going into this e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm taking the darker blush in there, and I'm putting the blush on my cheeks. I kind of want to stick with some of the drugstore products, and I really love this palette. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. highlighter powder. I find it's really pretty, but it just takes a little more than usual just for the highlight to show up. And I also use that bronzer palette, and I added that on top of the actual highlight, because as you can see, it didn't really turn out good as a bronzer. So now I'm spraying my face heavily with the e.l.f. makeup mist spray, and it's so good and helps blend all my makeup together. And you want to make sure you clean your edges so you can lay your edges down later. And I'm taking some of those highlight powders that I used, both of them, into put that into the corner of my eye. Guys, I cannot talk today. So just fixing up my eyebrows because I love for them to be nice and pretty. And I'm just posing for you guys, you know, the usual. And I'm spraying my face with the Urban Decay D-Slick. And I was listening to the Rihanna Anti album. If you have not heard it, please do. So you guys, it is time for the lips. And I'm horrible at this liquid lipstick thing. I cannot do this to save life. So I'm taking two colors by ColourPop and I'm blending them together. Taking the dark purple shade and I'm putting that first, and then before it fully dries I'm taking the tan color and I'm putting that one on top, and I think the lighter color is called Kapow. So I messed up, as you can see, and I'm just going to spend some time cleaning and fixing. And once it's fixed, I'm going to take my Revlon color pencil or color pencil lipstick and just go over to add a little bit more pink into that tone. And once I do all of that, the look is done, guys. So I really hope you guys like this look. This is a cute Valentine's Day look, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.